Aries, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Using our bell, Aries. All right, Aries, I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members. Welcome to new subscribers. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members only videos. Aries, I'm currently conducting an 8-week course on the healing of the chakras. If you're interested, become a member at the members only level for $5.99 a month, and continue on to stay here as a member at I Am the Monad Tarot. Aries, all right. Aries, I had a nice long weekend. I am beat, okay, but I'm here. Let me get this reading done for you. I do not know the name of this deck. I bought this deck years ago, and I don't remember the name of it. And when it came, it didn't come with a book or anything, just in a box. Beautiful deck. All right, I did this. I used this deck for the video collective reading I just posted. It was an early access video, but I just posted it this morning and made it public, so it's the same deck, Aries. This is what I'll be using for your reading. Get your seats, get shuffled in. I saw Michael this weekend. I can go back and see it again. All right. All right, let's get into it, Aries. Bear with me. Stayed up, worked all day, stayed up half the night. Got a fucking headache, but I'm okay. We're gonna get this done for you. Aries. Somebody I feel like you see somebody or something for what and who they truly are, okay? I feel like it's someone from your maybe family, childhood, okay? Someone that you've known a long time, someone that's definitely watching you. And I feel like someone who, I am hearing they got their eye on you, Aries, but I also feel like this is someone, I'm hearing they want to snake you, okay? But they want to bring you down to their level, okay? This person, confirmation, okay? This person has no love for you. They never had any love for you, okay? But I do feel like you've known this person quite a while. They, like I said, they got their eye on you. They are watching you. I mean, like, goddamn, they're not watching their own life. They're so busy watching yours, okay? Who you are and what you're doing, okay? What you're building. They really want to be the center of your world, okay? I heard the word exploit, okay? But they want to be the center of your all, your everything. And no, okay? Like I said, this person has no love for you. I'm not quite sure this person has any love for anyone or any love for themselves. They just, that's not the spirit that they operate in, obviously, okay? But I'm also hearing they don't want to. They don't want to know what love is. I'd rather not, is what I'm hearing, okay? This person thinks they're tough, or they think they're tough stuff or something like that. Now, I don't know. This is the kind of person that probably thinks that love is weak, okay? I'm hearing fool, okay? This person is a fool and foolish. The thing that's so funny, though, like, why are they so focused on you? Okay, what is it that they want you to believe about them that's obviously not real, not true? You're not under any kind of, you're not disillusioned when it comes to them, okay? You're not living in some fake fantasy world when it comes to this person. It's just funny the way they just sit there watching you, though, okay? Right. They're definitely, because they don't operate in love, they're here we got 10 of Cups in reverse. They don't believe in it, but they don't have it either. I mean, I don't want it. Well, okay, so what that got to do with you? Okay. Why are they over here bothering you? Why are they focused here in on you? Okay, I'm hearing because they're dumb. Okay, obviously. Because it's just stupid. Okay, but they're focusing in on you. All right, and they don't want to let it go. I'm going to stay locked in on you. This person, I'm obviously I'm hearing suffering from problems, but I'm also hearing severe mental illness that they won't get checked out. Okay, or maybe it's been checked out or something. I don't know, but this person has a severe mental decline. I'm also hearing they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to prosper. They don't blah blah blah. Okay, the same old typical shit that I don't need to say it over and over again. This person is caught in some kind of loop or something like that. They don't want to get out of. They want to. They want to be in it. So I don't know. I feel like they're aware. It's like this is the type of energy like you could say they're in a loop. Okay, they stuck. They bound. They don't have no love in their life. Probably karma wreaking havoc on them. They got severe mental illness, etc., etc. You could probably say all of that, thinking that this would make some difference in this person's mind, because obviously they're watching. This person does not care. That it's useless to say all that. If you think it needs to be said because it's gonna help this person up out of the muck and the mire of it. They'll awaken. I am in a loop. I am going through karma. Blah blah blah. I should have done Aries this way, or whoever. It may not be you. It may be you and a whole host of other people. It's like, say it for what? Just so it could be said, but don't say it. It's not to be said with any expectation, okay, that this person will come up out of themselves, relieve themselves of the burden of themselves, okay, which in turn you would feel Aries would relieve you of them and their bullshit and their projections onto you. No. That's not the case with this individual. They're gonna stay here. All right, that's where they're at. This might have been someone that you were friends with in the past, like I said, a family member or something like that. There's no communication, I feel like, between the two of you all now with this Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah. This person, I feel like, has gotten to the place where, like I said, they're not. If they want you to be in some kind of Nine of Swords behind, them trying to torture and torment you, you're not. I mean, just like they just fine with where they are, okay, and their lot in life and their, plight and whatever. You're just fine with where you are, okay. If this person wants to keep coming on in and trying to sneak on in, this is what I'm hearing. So be it. What you gonna do? What they want you to do? You don't need to move or be moved by this person's issues and problems. Okay. You just focus on yourself, living your life and being your you. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. Like, yeah, you're not moved by their shit. And I don't know if this is some kind of tough act. People be trying to intimidate people and whatnot with this stuff. I don't care. I'm tough. I don't care if I'm going through karma. I do it again. Well, it's interesting to me, like, when I listen to some, readings, and I do it myself, and these people who have hurt and harmed others or targeted them and all of this kind of stuff lose and be under some kind of severe judgment as a result of it, and then say, I'll do it again. It's like, that's supposed to hurt you. That's supposed to make you feel a certain way. Basically, what they're saying is that they know that they're losers, and that they're willing to lose again, to be losers for the rest of their life, okay, or however many lifetimes to come. That's not any issue. That's not anything that you should worry. People say that, well, I'll do it again. Like you're supposed to be hurt by that. Like you're supposed to be like, oh, I can't believe that they said they'll do it again. Well, bitch, do it again and lose again. That's essentially what they're saying. That they know that they're losers. And that they'll just keep losing. They know that that's who. See, they know their path. They know that direction. They know who and what they are and what they've been created to be. That ain't nothing for you to worry about. That's not for you to concern yourself about. It's really not. And I feel like, you don't live your life, react, respond, anything based off of their choices. Okay. For themselves. They're not making choices for you. They want to, but they're making choices for themselves. And who and what they are. And this, as we are creators, co-creators with, God or the greater, they are continuously creating that loop for themselves by saying, though they try to speak over your life, they're really speaking over their own life and saying that they are a loser and that they will continue on to be a loser. And they say it with so much pride and arrogance and ego. Okay, let them. That's this person. This is what you're dealing with here. Okay, they're not, they're not moved by you or whatever's happening in their life. So don't worry about it. Don't you be either. But I see that you're not. Yeah, I see that you're not. Okay, you in your Nine of Pentacles here, and that's your world, your realm, and that's what you're walking in and living in. Okay, and you're just fine. They don't want you to be. It's so interesting. They're very, very concerned about you and where you are. See, they have already stated and determined before everything that they are a loser. Okay, and that they're willing to. This is what they want. This is what they want their being to be, their soul to be, their eternity to be. They've said it. They said it verbally, non-verbally, however, when they set out to do this in the first place, to hurt you, to destroy you, constantly watching you and looking at you. They said it and they put it into action. Well, it may be negative. It may be silly, it may be illogical, but they are well aware of who and what they are, and they're living it. Okay. They're being it. It's a Queen of Wands in reverse, probably some goddamn fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah, they're not confused. Eight of Swords in reverse. They're not confused mentally, or anything. Like I did hear severe mental illness. Okay. But even with a lot of people walk around with mental illness that are clear about some things. This person is clear. Okay. That they're at a loss. And they want to continue to be at a loss. Why? Because they're focused on you. You cannot be in a winning state of mind when you're focused on someone else. It just simply don't make any sense. How? But they're clear. This is a life that they've chosen. This is a path that they've chosen for themselves, and successfully so. Okay. Let's keep continuing on, Aries. It's like they want you to destroy yourself the way they've destroyed themselves. Look at this. I don't know. I think this person may have some kind of pact with some kind of devil energy. Okay. With this Hierophant uprightness, devil upright, some kind of pact, or maybe they do some kind of worship, formal worship of some kind of satanic energy, devil energy, something dark, twisted, demonic. Okay, it's like this energy that they have made this pact with. Okay, it has them in their mind in some kind of maze. Okay, but they are clear at the same time. Don't you think they're not? Don't think for one sec, oh, poor them, the devil got their mind. They got severe mental illness. They don't know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Okay. I don't know, maybe some kind of organization where they worship, do some kind of devil worship, okay, or some kind of satanic evil practices or something like that. Okay, I don't know, but and the thing about it is, look, that's one of them right there. That's the main one. The monitoring spirit. What she saying? But the thing about it is, no shit, I forgot I was gonna say it to come back to me. Okay. But that's where they are. Okay, so don't worry about it. Don't you worry yourself. Okay. You just continue to walk on in a space, in a path of self-love here with the ace. Like you walked away from injury. I keep hearing this injury. Okay, I've been hearing that word a lot lately in the last few readings I've been doing. This person, group, community, I'm even hearing resource, whatever it is, you've walked away from it. Continue to walk away from it. Okay. And you walked away, you're on your own here, okay? And you've gone into a higher ground here. There is expansion in your life, and it's coming in. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This person is very codependent on your energy. It's like they need, okay, to feed, I am hearing, off of you. Okay. Why they can't feed off the demon they worship? They worship the demon. Why can't they feed off of that? I don't get it. Okay. But you do have, I don't want to say expansion coming in. There's expansion here for you. You see, like you followed the North Star. Higher heights. Walking away from this, okay? This person has opted for this low vibrational way of being. Okay. They've opted to, give themselves, sell their soul, whatever, give themselves over to some kind of demon, devil energy. Okay. To be codependent on them. Okay. Love on them. Okay. All right. Hoping, I don't know what they were hoping for. Okay. But I just heard it didn't come in, whatever it was. And I'm even hearing this devil didn't promise them that, but I don't know, you magic with words, word witchery and all of that kind of stuff. It doesn't really matter, okay? But I'm just saying that you've walked away from it onto higher ground, followed your North Star, okay? Yes, they don't want justice to come into your life. They don't want you to have no justice. Okay, they don't want you to build nothing. They don't want you to have no solid ground to stand on. But this is the seat that they're sitting in. There's no justice in this person's life. They're not standing on any kind of firm foundation. They don't have any ground to stand on. They don't have any defense. All the things that they wanted to do to you, okay, to bind you to, I'm hearing, okay, is exactly what is taking place with them. And I'm here, and they're rather fond of it because whatever the issue is, it gives them some kind of what you call it, attention. It makes them feel important. This person has a need to feel like something, like somebody. Okay. I heard for the win. Okay, so like they're winning. So like how they say some people, it really don't matter what kind of attention they get, as long negative attention is good for them. This is not just about negative attention, okay, or attention. Just as long as they have some sense of relevance, so they'll take the negativity. They'll take not having any justice. They'll take not having any ground to stand on. They'll take, I'm hearing fatality, okay, whatever that means, okay, for their life. They'll take all of the negative shit. But the thing about it is it's attached on to you in the sense that this has come as a result of whatever it is that they were throwing your way. They're sitting in a seat of despair. They're sitting in a seat of judgment. But that's just fine with them. As long as it's a feeling of, I'm needed. This person needs to feel like they're needed. It don't matter if it's positive or negative. Okay. I don't know needed by who or what, I don't know. Okay. But it doesn't matter. It's just like these things, it's not just about it being relevant in the sense of it, it being positive, then there's the relevance. No, for people like this who have succumbed to say, I've lost this battle I've had with Aries, or this shit I tried to do to Aries, and you probably had nothing to do with it. This is just something in their mind. Again, we heard severe mental illness. Like they say, these one-sided battles and competitions and all of that type of shit. Okay, so, and they've lost it. But to say, I'll do it, I don't care, I do it again. No, okay. And they probably mean it. They're not just saying it just to say it. They'll do it again. They've, like I said, they've told the world, the universe, themselves, every fabric of what makes up everything, in existence. They've said that I've lost. I will continue to be a loser. I'll do it again. I'll be a loser again and again and again and again. That's what they're saying. That's what they've said. That's what they've stated. But at the same time, I guess for them, that offers them some kind of, again, relevance, whether rather be a loser and state I'll continue, because I have some place. I went up against big Aries, whoever you are, for whatever reason, probably, again, you doing some shit you ain't had nothing to do with. Something conjured up in their mind, or something, this devil that they worship told them, going after Aries, when the devil know this bitch ain't, or motherfucker, they ain't gonna conquer Aries. Okay, but they're having fun, just like these persons have fun, trying to do you in. Probably somebody that couldn't compare with you anyway, on at any moment of the day, on any stage in life, in reality, and they know that. But they were able to give it a try. They might have made some, headway in doing it. Some of the shit they did might have worked when you didn't know what the fuck was going on. When you were none the wiser. And they were doing shit behind. Like, you walking and here come a pebble, hit the back of your head or your back. It's like, what the fuck? A motherfucker's throwing rocks at you. Okay. Putting you at an unfair advantage. So, of course, they was able to hit you with the rock until you turned around and saw who the fuck it was. Wait a minute. Okay. You want to throw a pebble at me? I got a boulder for your fucking ass. But for them, being able to throw that pebble at Aries, don't you know that means the world to this person? So even though they got that boulder thrown back at them, knocked them upside the head, split their skull open to the white meat, yeah, they're willing to, they want that to happen again. Because why? Because it's you, Aries. Aries. Who's able to throw that, who threw that boulder at their back at their motherfucking ass. You mean the world to this person. They'll never tell you that. You mean the world to this person. Okay. This person completely opened themselves up to being completely without. 10 of where's it at? Didn't I say it earlier? Yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Swords, like I said, 5 of Swords in reverse. This person knew they could not compete with you. When they started, they got the devil told them, go on and do it. Dummy. I got your back. Probably got a lot of people involved with the 9 of Wands in reverse, open themselves up. Okay, with, 2 people come help me do this. Let's help me destroy Aries. Okay, I come here, I come there. But they completely opened themselves up again. Vulnerable, made themselves completely vulnerable to be at a loss. Okay. This person doesn't have anything now. But again, it's like they don't want anything. They're happy. They're happy in this state, believe it or not, because they were able to go up against you, even though they're at a loss. Even though they know they lost, even though they knew they was going to lose, even though they knew they don't compare with you. I get all these people to help me. The devil told me he had my back. But in the back of their mind, because I just heard it, I'm going to lose. I'm not going to beat Aries. Deficient. I'm hearing this person felt like they were deficient in their word. Okay, that they would not succeed. Okay. So they probably still do things, though, to you. Petty little things. Okay. Wow. I heard that this person trusts your judgment with them or concerning them. Like I said, this person, look at this with judgment here. Okay, it's in reverse. But I heard this person is under severe judgment. But they think that you are the one who has the say on what happens to them as far as the judgment is concerned. And they trust. Because they probably think that, no, maybe they may not make it too harsh on me. They know that you hold the key to their judgment. Now, while they were trying to put you in a seat of judgment, they know they can't put you in no seat of judgment. For what? They threw the stones at you. You sitting there minding your own fucking business. They got a whole gang of people against you. They went out, 9 of Wands in reverse, they went out and opened themselves up and made friends and looked for people to help come against you and destroy you. I'm hearing still clowned, still weren't able to. And they're not able to, they're not allowed to, they're not supposed to. This is not, come against you for what? Destroy you for what? Jealousy? I just heard jealous rage. Okay? I don't know. Infinite potential. Maybe they feel like you have infinite potential. This 2 of Cups in reverse. Maybe, I don't know, their relationship ended and they were mad about it or whatever. Okay, maybe you did. You walked away from this person. You focused on yourself. Okay, walked away from all of this negative energy. They didn't like that. They was mad about that. And that's the thing, too. You, with this Ace of Cups sitting right here next to this Devil card, both upright, I feel like this person also may have felt a couple of things. They may have felt that you were looking at them as some kind of, devil energy, which pissed them off. But they are devil energy. Very dark, intimate, demented to even do this in the first place. It was in them to do. I'm gonna put it like that. Just sitting there. They probably have been wanting to do this to you. You walking away gave them a reason to do it to you. I'm gonna destroy Aries. I'm gonna put them down. This is what I'm hearing. Okay? They wanted to take your light, your world, okay, your universe. It's just ridiculous. Okay. They don't believe in themselves, don't love themselves, but they love you. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm telling you. This person is twisted, but we did hear severe mental illness. This person has mad love for you. They don't know how to express it. They don't know how to give it. So while they may claim that they're mad that you walked away from them in their darkness and their dark energy and the things that they were doing to you, probably after a while looked and said, this motherfucker's doing some evil shit to me. Relationship over. Peace. Okay. There they go. Right. Like I was saying, go motherfucker. See, that's what I mean. They love you. They can't stay away from your fucking ass. Even those things, those petty things, monitoring spirits, okay, silly ass comments from people that they get to, join a little crusade. So on and so forth. Okay. It's because they can't stay away from you. They're obsessed with you. Love. But didn't I say something earlier? They don't know what love is. They don't know how to express it. Okay. So it comes out in these crazy ways. Okay. It's twisted. It's severe mental illness. This person, again, was trying to cut you off from going on your north node. Why, don't leave me. Stay here with me. Why? Well, why couldn't this person go on their north node? Because they don't have love. Love is the key to everything, ain't it? God is love, okay? They don't have love. They don't believe in love. They don't understand it. I'm even hearing they don't like it, probably because they never had it. Or probably because some motherfucker who was telling them they loved them was twisted and probably abusing them and doing all kind of crazy shit. So people have these crazy ideas about love when they never really got it. They don't trust it. They're afraid of it. And this person was trying to keep you from going higher because they wanted you to stay there with them. Maybe jealousy and all that. No, but because, they love you. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me by myself. Well, bitch, I'm trying to help you get on your north node too. They don't trust it. Afraid to move in that direction. Afraid to do the work. Which really, people are talking about doing the work. But nobody ever says what the work is. What is the fucking work? I ain't saying nobody. Don't get me wrong, okay? What is the work? Just being yourself, loving yourself, doing you, putting you out there, despite the obstacles. Despite the silly ass people that they throw at you to keep you from, going forward. But when you love yourself, you're not going to stop living and being you. This person would. This energy would. This energy does. This energy did. And they were so busy trying to stop you, trying to throw as many pebbles as they could, trying to get as many people as they could behind them to throw 1,000 pebbles at you sitting up there by yourself. So that you would fall back and say, okay, and not only come back there with the pebble throwers, but be behind the pebble throwers. Because at least you would not leave this person. At least you wouldn't leave them alone in their crap and in their mess. And whoever these people are that they got to participate, who they convinced that they were somebody, eventually that facade that they had before those people, even if you went back there with those motherfuckers and behind them, eventually the facade would fall anyway, because it's not who they are. They have said, I am not worthy of who I am, of the gifts I've been given, of going on my north node. I'm not worthy of it. So the facade would have fallen anyway. No matter what you did, Aries. No matter if you say, okay, I'll stop loving myself because these people want to do me in, talk about me so bad, I stop loving myself too. It's not logical. But this is the state of mind that this person is in. And I'm hearing that's where they're going to stay. They love it. They understand it. They don't understand how you could move forward. They don't understand how you could be in a place of self-love. They don't understand how you could gather yourself together and keep walking no matter what they've done to you and they continue to try to do. They don't understand it. But they just want you to come home back there with them and stay with them. Okay, I'm hearing in the projects. I'm not saying actual projects. The state of mind, the loneliness, the state of mental poverty. Okay, the prosperity is in the self-love. It's not in the money. It's not in the things and all of that. That's where the prosperity is. That's where the prosperity begins. I'm hearing, and that's where it is, and that's where it flourishes. This person doesn't understand that, nor do they. They don't like it because they don't understand. I'm here. I don't get it. Severe mental illness, and they don't want to try either. Okay, it's too much work. It's too hard. In their mind, it's too hard. Now we got 3 kings up right here. What's this? King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and King of Swords. Let's see what's happening here. First of all, before I even really get into it and looking at these cards, I am definitely feeling there is some kind of divine protection here over you. Okay? Great and mighty. These people can throw all the shit at you they want, throw all the stones at you they want. Okay? It will not determine your endings, your beginnings, your nothing. Like I said, this self-love here, this is where the prosperity is, the prosperity, the protection, all of that is in love. Love. The greatest of these, okay? While people say ain't shit in the book, let me find it. Wait a minute. First Corinthians 13:13. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. God is love. First John 4:8. Is that it? And anyone who does not know love does not know God, because God is love. But I'm going to read this. 1 John 4, I'm not going to read all of it. Okay, it's in 1 John chapter 4. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love God does not know God, because God is love. This person doesn't know love. This person doesn't know God. And they don't understand how you do, and how you're so protected, and how you're so divine. And how come you love yourself? What is that? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why this person doesn't know it, unless this person was never, it was, they just never had it for whatever reason. So when it appears, people in this kind of energy, when it appears, they question it. They want to destroy it because, as somebody said to me, it's too powerful. Okay. Love is something they can't bear. They just want you to be there with them. Okay. Like I said, this person, like I was saying, this person had mad love for you. Okay. But they don't understand it at the same time. So this is how, instead of giving you love in a healthy way, they do these twisted things to you to try to, destroy you. I mean, earn you. Isn't that interesting? That's how twisted the mind is. Severe mental illness. They think it's going to earn. They do these things to try to earn your love. When it's like, if you love the person, they don't understand any of that. They never had it. And it's unfortunate. Now, I ain't saying they never had it in no lifetime or nothing like that. But whoever the caregivers were, whatever the case may be, they were not given true unconditional, which love is unconditional. If it's conditioned, then it ain't love. They want you to come back around, to nurture them. They need your nurturing. Okay, they need your love. But unfortunately, because they don't know it, they don't understand it, they're going to fight against it and try to destroy it, essentially trying to destroy you. And they're going to say everything, Aries ain't this, and Aries did this to me, and Aries is a bad person, and I'm better than Aries, and blah, 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 blah. Everything but what the reality of it is. Then what you say there, ain't nobody ever loved me before but you. Probably. Or they ain't never seen love before in action, only in you. And they have to prove that it's not real. It can't be. Because if it was, why would you leave? Because self-love. You love yourself first and foremost. You can't be in no relationship with somebody who don't love themselves. People who don't love themselves, they come with nothing but problems, especially to people who operate in love and who operate in self-love and who are a beacon of love and who do love. That walking away from a person does not mean that you are out to destroy that person. No, you simply just walked away because I can't operate in this shit. Motherfucker gonna tear me down and destroy me. They don't get it. They don't like it. Selfish. Let's just keep going here. Okay. They just want you in the dark, only focused on them and their being, because you're loving energy. But they don't understand, as long as they keep, if you were to go back to that, as long as they keep downing it, suppressing it, and destroying it, and so on and so forth, first of all, you wouldn't love yourself to allow anyone to do that to you and to stay. It doesn't matter who it is. It don't matter when you leave. You can call it selfish. They can call it whatever the fuck they want. That's nothing but gaslighting and mental manipulation to try to get you back. Or try to get you in some low state so that you will reach out to them, need them, so they can come back around in your loving energy. You can dress it up with all that other shit. You can dress it up with all of that, I'm betting you and you need me. All of that. That's not the root issue. The root issue is love or lack thereof. That's the root issue. That's the problem. I'm hearing money, prosperity, direction, guidance. It's so interesting. These look like you talk about the kings, the three kings that went to Jesus or Yeshua in the Bible when he was born. They followed the star. What were they told to follow? That star, that North Star, right? To find where he was, and they found him. Okay. This is at the end. Okay, this is what they're looking at. This is what the King of Swords, who's leading this, looking at this North Star here, okay, where the love was. Okay, you could say in a way that I just follow here that Jesus, as the Christians teach the story, the Son of God, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Okay, I'm not going into whether it makes sense or not in terms of the story and he died, blah, blah, blah. I'm just talking about this part right here. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. In some Christian denominations, they teach Jesus is God in flesh, okay, that God came here amongst us in flesh, okay, and in the flesh, in human form, he was the Son of God, loving the world that much. I got to go help them. And this is how God chose to do it. That's what this reminds me of here. This is where the prosperity is. These kings went to this lowly son of a carpenter, which were very poor people, had no status at all, very low status, weren't looked at favorably at all in the society. And brought him, the frankincense and the myrrh and all the royal wonderful things. Why? Because it was a spirit of love. God so loved the world. God so loved God's self, in that we are all manifestations, okay, in some way of the greater, of the divine. God experiencing God's self through each and every one of us, whether in the positive or the negative. It's kind of interesting. God saving God's self. God loving God's self. Self-love. And this is where the prosperity is. Okay. This person, unfortunately, is in a state and place of, they don't feel valued, listened to. Okay, they don't feel like they have any power or any control over their own selves, and they don't. And this here, whatever this cycle is with this person, it has come to a close. Okay, they'd like to keep it open because they want you, they need you back in their life. But for what? They've given themselves over to devil energy. not operating in love. The devil's not is only an opposer. To what? To oneself. Make you oppose yourself and end yourself. All right, whatever. Let's keep going. Anything else for Aries? Emperor card here. Oh, wow, and right here at the bottom here of the deck I just set down. Emperor, Empress in reverse. See, I don't know, maybe this is you coming into some kind of connection with, whether you're the Emperor or the Empress, coming into the connection with someone who is essentially you. Okay, someone who operates in what? Self-love. Okay, not just love of a body, a human body. Just something that's there. That's the opposite gender or whatever. And don't even have to be that. Same gender, whatever. They don't want you to have that. They don't want you to experience that. They want you to come back there, down there in the trenches with them and be with them. Poor, unwilling, and I'm here unstable. Okay, yeah. Okay. Somebody here you about to work with, okay, that was meant, sent, destined, and designed for you. Because here you are. Here you both are. Whoever this person is in this empress status. Okay. So I'm feeling like this person has something new coming in. Okay. The three of you all. I mean the two of you. This person probably been through the trenches and stuff just like you. Okay. Or went through something similar. Okay. I'm hearing if not worse. Okay. Yeah, because what they was cooking up, seeing it cooking up there, what they was cooking up for you didn't work. And it's not going to. I'm hearing this person has to wait their turn, okay? But they have to wait, they have to come into a place of loving the self, okay? I don't know. Something has been, Queen of Pentacles upright, something has been determined, declared, and stated. That's why I said this shit with this person here with the World card, okay, and them trying to stop you here. This shit has come to, it's over, and something has been declared here, okay, probably for you to have this encounter or come into come into whatever with this energy, this Emperor Empress energy. Yeah, this person here is, see, everything that they wanted for you is what is happening to them. I don't know what card flew out of here. Okay. Oh, this Three of Pentacles. They wanted you, this is what they wanted. They want you to be in the Three of Swords. They want you to be heartbroken. They wanted you to be in the Wheel of Fortune, in the Wheel of the Misfortune. Okay. So you can come be there with them. So you could love on them, but they were not going to give it, return it to you because they couldn't. They can't. They don't want to. Again, they like this shit. They like feeling impoverished. It feels good to them. It makes them feel alive. It makes them feel wanted and needed, whatever that means. Okay, but that shit is all said and done and over for you, Aries. Okay, maybe not every single Aries, I don't know. Okay, but some Aries out there, that shit is all said and done for you. Okay, I don't know if you've met this other person. I don't know if this Emperor Empress that you're going to meet, if this is a work situation. Okay, romantic love situation. It might be both. Okay. Okay, from the Precious Gems Oracle, picture, Jasper, artistry, 25-7. Your life path number might be 7. You might, it may have something to do with the arts. Okay, maybe you all will work in the arts together in some way. Again, it may not be romantic, but it very well could be. Picture, Jasper. Fresh dew paints each day anew with possibility. Clouds streak the ever-changing sky. Dabs of white pierce the canvas of the night. Take the world in and mix it with your palette, shade, and shape your inner landscape. Therein a stream ripples, a playmate to the light. Enter the flow of consciousness and bring your masterpiece to life. A brown jasper with patterns reminiscent of landscapes scenes. This remarkable gem is regarded as a stone of vision. It represents the third eye, solar plexus, and root chakras, the zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the element of earth. Not surprisingly, it has deep connections with the earth. The picturesque qualities of this jasper stimulate the third eye, enhance visualization. It is also healing to anyone suffering from writer's or artist block. Okay. Another beneficial property for visual artists is its ability to enhance channeled visions from spirit or from the inner landscape. When used in meditation, Picture Jasper helps to merge the conscious with the unconscious world. This card is about discovering and developing your creative gifts and expressing your spiritual side. Divinatory meaning, giving yourself to a creative pursuit, the awareness that you are creating your future, inspired dreams or visions. The distance between imagination and reality is diminished. Contemplation reveals the connection you've been seeking. Affirmations: I am connected with the energy of the earth. My third eye is open and receptive. My creative channel is clear and flowing. My creative gifts are materializing. All right, Aries, I certainly hope that resonated with some Aries. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. Hype my videos, you all. You all have favor. Peace.